a lot, but I'll just go ahead and share some cards that I have in a pile. I don't know where my big pile is at the moment. I had my Saturday Stampin' Chat for my birthday with a bunch of friends, and so here's a birthday card that I had gotten from Miss Gabby. So cute with the Zany Zoo. How about this one? I love this one. This one was from Linda. Oh my gosh, huh? Aren't these guys so cute, the sheep? I love this bundle so much. I love this fence, everything about it. So cute. Now, my good friend Christy, everybody knows I love gnomes. Hey, Betty. Hey, Nichelle. You're at Pack Beach too, huh? Hey, Linda. Wow. Got people at Pack Beach. How cute is this? She built her little gnome lady. So cute. Everything about it. I love it. Love, love, love it. And then we have this pretty one from Bee and Bunny. I just love these colors. Oh, apologies. Look at my nail. My nail broke. I was in a meeting at work today and it chipped, and so then I just kept picking at the nail polish, which is gel, so it just wrecked my nail. But yeah, see how much my nails grow? I've got to get my nails redone. But I got to soak in alcohol with cotton balls and wrap in foil for about 10 minutes to get the gel nail polish off. Yikes. But my favorite, corals, you guys. I just love corals. Here's a beautiful one from Deborah using the peach products. And here's another beautiful one, really focusing on, I love the layers on the inside, right? Focusing on the beautiful Designer Series papers and basically just using Designer Series paper and the same paper, but just now going ahead and putting a layer behind. And how pretty is that? So very, very nice job. That one was from Anne. And then from Cheryl, looky, looky. It's a shaker. And it's a shaker using the clear envelopes to make the shaker with the happy birthday balloon. How fun. Fun, fun, fun. And then we have from Teria. Now this is one of the Make a Card groups. Look at how pretty this one is, using some different designer papers and then these 3 little things like that. Very nice. And then Miss Tina sent me a pretty little birthday card with that designer paper, and then she put little gems in each of the flower centers. So nice. And then my friend back in Michigan, Miss Lindy Worth, sent me this pretty one, again with the Designer Series paper. It's interesting. If I'm not, well, no, these I think are 2 different papers. I was wondering if they were the same or not. Hello, Rhonda. Welcome. And Maria. Thanks, guys, for joining. If you haven't, do a little share. Give me a little hearts or something. Appreciate that. But, oh my gosh, you guys. So, I should have shared my projects that we did at class, but for Saturday Stampin', what I had said was it fell on my birthday, so I said we'll just do it as a birthday thing. And so I decided to create projects of everything I love. So I love gnomes, I love birds and owls, absolutely love birds, any kind of bird, love it, love it, love it, and owls. And I love fall and Halloween. And so I know some people don't like Halloween too much, so I didn't do a Halloween card, but I did an autumn card. And I used some products that weren't Stampin' Up. Only one of our cards was Stampin' Up stamp images. Of course, I used all Stampin' Up cardstocks and all that, but they were, just stamps and things like that I got from, clearance bins in the craft stores, stuff like that. You guys, we all collect that kind of stuff, right? Right? And I never get to play with it, so it was so fun. So, Rhonda, where are you from? So I'm just putting out here again, you guys, just my Kit With Me in September. I just want to remind you that when you purchase the festive tags kit, which is on sale right now. You guys remember the kits are all 30% off. When you purchase this kit, it's an $11.70 kit. You will have your kit for the workshop, and then I will be providing all of the additional things you need to create your 5 cards. This is 5 cards. Look at this one, so cute. I love this one. I think it's just the, I don't know what it is. I love it. Love this one. And this one will have another layer of cardstock inside to mimic the front. I just, for some reason, didn't do that. Then this one. And this one. I do like this one too. And then 5 cards and then 3 packaging ideas. This one here is a hot cocoa package that you pull out your cocoa through here. So fun. And my package, my glimmer paper is a little bit too fat. I mean, open too much. It's not done. It's not tight enough. I got to fix that. And then this one here is just a fun foil bag that you can put a cookie inside. You can put treats. I just have some candles in there. And then this one, love this glimmer paper, but just putting candies inside or something for a gift. It is food safe. So this class, it is a $10 class in person, or it's $10 class plus shipping if you're doing it to go, and you will have to provide your own festive tags kit. I do have a blog with anything else you need for completing the Kit With Me projects. Oh, from Wisconsin. Do you know Shar and Jean? They're also from Wisconsin. Thanks for sharing. All right, couple of things. So I just told you about the kits sale that's going on this month. All the kits are on sale. You also, in August, you shopped and you earned bonus coupons, the $5 bonus coupons. I just want to remind you that it is time to redeem those coupons. If you haven't redeemed your coupons, now is the time, because after September, those coupons will no longer be valid. Oh, that's awesome. And Carol too. Shar, so nice of you to share about that. So if you have any bonus coupons, please make sure you spend those. If you need any help on that, I'm happy to help. All right, so just some more products I just wanted to share with you. These are the handcrafted element dies. Now this is just simply a die set. It has all of these beautiful dies that you can embellish and do things with for your projects. I do see some things in the, hey, have you guys gotten your catalog in the mail? If I sent you a catalog, I know one of my friends got their catalog on Friday, so I'm curious if you got a catalog that I sent you. Okay, this, the whole reason why I bought this was for this die right here and this ornament. There's a sample in the catalog using this ornament where they've die cut it out and then they cut it here, they widened it, and then they put the sentiment in between it. So stinking pretty. So great. So those are the pretty elements, just a die set. They don't coordinate with any stamp set. And sometimes we neglect to notice those things, right? Yeah. So you got, oh great, Veronica. So you're able to just pour through and see those. Here's a Forever Forest. I didn't do this one in my first pre-order because I thought, trees are trees. I love trees though. I love everything about trees. And then I also saw this die and these little dies right here, the little rocks and the stars and these little clouds. And I said, hold on, there's a lot more to this than I thought. Also, fun layering of the trees too, which is really cool. So that one. And then of course I wasn't going to, but then I did, because look at the size. I didn't realize, I was thinking they were tiny, and no, they're not. Look at the size of this. I love the size. I was thinking it was too small, but then I realized, and I noticed in the catalog, to help me know that no, it's not. So what I love in this one I love the string of lights, of course, and I love this. And I like the idea that I can die cut these out with like glimmer paper and make glimmer paper ornaments. Yep. So just wait for that because that's going to be great. There's also designer series paper that coordinates with this. And I got the graceful deer. I showed you the fragrant forest, or I did a stamping Saturday with that background where it's just all the trees. Well, this is a stamp that has the 3 deers and the trees. So that's going to be pretty nifty. All right, so now let's talk about designer series paper. You know, I do have my designer series paper share going on. I'm going to tell you right now, if you haven't signed up, you are running out of time. One, because, well, the end of August is when you have to be, I think the 30th of August, where you have to reserve your share. I only have 3 shares left available. So once 3 more people have signed up, there are no more shares being offered. Dun, dun, dun. This is the Garden Walk 6x6 Designer Series paper. I do not have the stamp set or the dies to show you. Excuse me, you guys, I'm so sorry. But what I want to tell you is I really find this to be pretty. I feel like just the colors, there's that Lost Lagoon going on in there. And these flowers kind of remind me of vintage prints. You know? Yeah, Shar, I know you are, and Veronica is. Yep, I got you down. You guys are in. It just reminds me of some vintage prints, and I do like me some vintage. And then it has, because those were all season, but then we get a bit into the holidays and the poinsettias here. And then some more fun retro kind of flowers. Yep, and that's at 6x6. Then we have the A Walk in the Forest Designer Series paper. This goes along, you'll notice a couple of things. The Beary Christmas Bear. And these are the Magical Trees from the Magical Tree suite of products. Yep. So let's see what else we got. You gotta love the stripes. Yep, Teresa, yep. Gotta love the stripes. And then these fun trees. Again, I'm getting kind of these retro feel. Look at these trees. I like this. You know I like it because it's kind of monochromatic, right? And then these stripes and more bears. And look, you guys, we've got more bears than just our one that's walking. We've got this bear here. We got little one here. Very fun. Got some dots. And I tell you what, the catalog does not do the paper justice at all. Because when you see this paper in person, it is so, so nice. Got some little trees on here. And then this page. This will be so great using your die to cut out the trees, to punch out the bear. I don't know, this bear might not be the right size. I can always try it and see. All right. This one is the Joy of Christmas. This is one of the ones that has a super suite where there's the 2 bundles. But it's just a very traditional, beautiful shaded spruce here. And then little music notes on the brown. Almost can't see them, they're tiny. But then we got beautiful plaid. And kind of a inspiration impressionist on those poinsettias. And some greenery and more music notes and music staff. Smaller holly and things, but look at this piece. This is kind of nifty. The wood, and then you have the shaded spruce, and then you've got the wood green again here. And then some more poinsettias and greenery. That's pretty. That's very traditional Christmas, huh? On that one. All right, now this one, very pretty. You guys know Quiet Meadow. This is the Winter Meadow, and it has a beautiful stamp set, but it has all this very pretty, kind of ethereal. Look at, oh, it's upside down. I gotta go this way. These pretty kind of washed trees. Just get that other. This is so pretty with the purples and the blues in that. We've got this gray here. And look at this piece. This piece is so pretty. It's like they painted it and then they washed it with water. So cool. And then we have some pomegranates and some marble looking here. And then this one here, if you can see, I'll lift it up. You can see it's almost like the sun bleaching with the deer here and the bucks. And then pretty, and then this piece here, so pretty. All right, couple more. So this is our fun one with the ornaments that I had shown you those. And so this is very retro to me. Look at these just triangular trees, right? And look at the bright colors. Look at that. This is so 70s right here. Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh. Look at this bold, bright, fun stuff. I mean, just wowzers. We have fa la la and dots and bold stripes and, of course, our strings of light. Because how could you not have our strings of light, right? So just a very bold and bright patterns on that one. Now I have one more designer series paper, you guys, and then I'm going to show you a little bit of specialty papers. This is the Oh Holy Night. It also is one of the super suites where there's 2 bundles. This is the one that has the dies with the manger and everything. So you know it's going to be all kind of nighttime with the stars. And look at this one here. So cool. Very deep dark navy. Just kind of a ombre here, and then the stars. And the swishes in the sky. And a very interesting pattern here. And then this one, the sand, like sand dunes. Oh, Rhonda, the Oh Holy Night one. Is that the one you're talking of, this one here? Of the suite? Or the ornament ones? Probably the other one. Okay, so let's look a little bit at some specialties. This is the Snowflake Magic. I think the Snowflake Magic might be part of the one with the winter garden. But look at this. This is so beautiful. So you get 2 of each design here. It's white and silver, and then this one here. So cool, huh? Look at all those, and they just shimmer, shimmer, shimmer. And they are greens. They're not really blues. They're kind of showing off blue to me, but they are greens. So I think maybe like a Lost Lagoon, which does have, I guess, a little bit of shade of blue, but I'll look at the colors here on the back because I don't think it is. Oh, it is Lost Lagoon. Ah, I'm so good. It is Lost Lagoon. Lost Lagoon, no, does have more tinge of a green. Joyful. 12 by 12 specialty. And when you do the paper share, guys, you're going to get 1/4 of each package. So that's a great thing. So we've got this are one-sided. We've got the plaid foil there. We've got our gold wood grain. And we've got this beautiful music staff. And then we have our very pretty gold holly berries. Look at that, the holly. That is so pretty. Oh my goodness. So very, very pretty. And then we have another. This goes along with the Oh Holy Night Suite. It's another one of the papers because the Holy Night Suite has 2 papers. It has a specialty paper and a regular. So look at that. So you can see, you see how it kind of goes with it, right? You've got the stars here. You've got that mosaic pattern and another mosaic pattern and another star pattern. So you can see how that goes with that suite of products. Again, just one-sided. There's 5 different designs of that paper. So I think the paper share is such a great way to go, you know. Purchase every single one of these. And you know you wouldn't end up using a whole of every single one of these, but by doing a share and getting just a part. Now this is interesting. We are going so retro. Guess what the foil papers are? It's not red and real red and garden green. It's melon mambo and granny apple green. Granny apple green, and ooh, look at my camera's in there, my face is in there. Oh my gosh. So melon mambo and granny apple green. That's going to be so good with that ornament paper. You guys, right? That bold and bright craziness. Oh my gosh. It's going to be so cool. Anywho, all right. So I do have my paper share. When I load this to YouTube, it will have the link to fill out to reserve yours if you haven't and you want to get a paper share. I just have 3 paper shares that will be left available, and then I will be turning off the ability to order the paper share. Oh my gosh, you don't want to miss out. Okay, let's talk about, I did a card using the Autumn Leaves bundle. And it was, I don't know if I did it for a Stampin' Saturday or what. Did I do it for Facebook Live? I don't remember, you guys. I don't remember. I think it was Facebook Live. But anyway, I am doing a card swap with demonstrators, and so I'm changing it up a little bit. My card just had white on white on white. And so now I'm bringing in some of the beautiful Autumn Designer Series paper, and this is the one that has the Moody Mauve, and I'm using that. And then, you might remember the leaves. I stamped 2 of the leaves, and then I die cut 1 out. This is full strength, and stamped off. I also used the die. I used this one here, and this one, and I ran it through to get all of that texture on this piece. You want one of them, please, Teresa? All right. So you can see how I've done that. All right. And then I'm using this paper, this ribbon. This is part of the ribbon combo that had the copper ribbon. And I'm going to take a look and see how much do I need. I just want to do a band. And then I don't want to do this big thick band on here, but maybe I do. Hold on. Maybe I do. Yes, I do. Never mind. I was going to cut it in half. But I think I'll use the whole thing. So in this swap, I need to do 22 of these and get them packaged and mailed and to the person by the 28th of August. Now, that's coming up, right? Yeah. So I gotta get this done. But I just decided I wanted to do this card, but I thought, oh, I was gonna change it up just a little bit. Not too much, but add a little more oomph. Now, when I did my original card, all 3 leaves were die cut out, but I thought this time I could just stamp the 2 and have that 3rd one be the one, you know, standing out. You're a little late, Jolene? Yes. Yeah, those 2 dies. They just puncture holes, so they're really there for you to just add some texture. And so I thought, well, I will add texture just like so. That's fun. And then I'm going to use these, but oh, I should do my sentiment first. Let me do my sentiment first. Oh, where's my little, you're there. My little guys here, scraps. And I'm going to do with a grateful heart. You guys see that these are, don't realize that these are quite large too. I'm thankful and with a grateful heart. Oh, I got I'm thankful. Oh, all right, no, what? What did I do? Oh, I put them in the wrong places. I switched their place, that's the problem. Here I thought I was grabbing one, but it's just because I had it in the wrong place. What am I doing? I don't know. There we are. And then I am going to do that with my Moody Mauve, because I do like the monochromatic look, right? I do. I can't help it. I can't help it. Now you might ask, now why did I do that ribbon along the center? It helps to break apart and this stand out more when you have just a background like that. And so I decided to use the, I'm going to come way down on this so I can trim it. I decided to use the this particular one, the wide and kind of linen one, because it just has a lot of texture. And my card has a lot of texture. There's the copper that's running through. There are all the little dots I've done here, so it's just kind of keeping in line with that. And then I'm going to, oh, I should use the trimmer, right? Nah. Yeah, I should have used the trimmer. Yep, I gotta stamp it again, you guys. That's why I have 2 out, right? Sorry. And stamp it straight. One of the problems is I didn't stamp it straight. Hey, so those of you who are Mariner fans that live locally, how about them Mariners? I know, the new papers are so great. So great. Take that off, and then I'm going to come and take this off. And I did this with the other card. And then you think about, you know, what kind of ending do you do for your tag, and sometimes you just give it a little thing like that. I'm not just going to sit there. Now, when I did this card before, I remember this instruction. I'm going to put a dimensional at the end of both, and then just a little tape, hello, in the middle, because the raised up one there will just need tape, but then these ends will also need some lift. because that's raised up. And there we go, right across the middle. Then I'm going to pull in, of course, my gems, my speckled gems, because I'm really liking my speckled gems. Really? You silly thing. Come on. Let go. Let go. Jeez. There we go. With a grateful heart. So this is kind of just a little different from my original, which was just like, again, white, white on white. I had done a white panel that was embossed with the new embossing folder that has the kind of worn tile look. And then I will do something more inside with a sentiment and a leaf or a something or other. But yeah, so 22 of these in the production line. Whoa. Yeah, I'm crazy. And, you know, I'm starting back at work this week. It's kicking my butt because I have to be there at 7:30 for all of our meetings. And I'm just like, yeah, crazy. Okay, the next thing I want to share with you guys just here is the Beary Christmas Memory and More cards and envelopes. And the Beary Christmas Memory and More cards. So let me pull all this aside. So when you get the Memory and More cards and envelopes, you are getting 20 envelopes. And this particular Beary Christmas is 2 different envelopes for your things. You'd have 10 with this and 10 with this, and cute printed envelopes, huh? So cute. Wait a minute. Some of these are turned the other way. We can't have that. There we go. That's what that backside looks like. And same thing here. Oh. Well, there you go. You can see. So there are the insides. There are the outsides of the envelopes. And then for this particular one, again, you're getting 10 of the really pretty blue card bases, or the ombre real red card bases, and you get 10 of each. Now, you can decide. I know I talk about with sometimes the Memory More cards, I like to just cut them in half and use the card fronts and put them onto standard to cardstock and things. Or you can create with them just as they are, and that's what I'm going to do here. Now, these Memory and More cards, I mean, hello you guys, look at, you get 2 sheets of these cute sticker embellishments. So stinking cute, 2 sheets of each. And then you're getting your small cards, which you're getting, oh, that's not, you're getting, I think, 5. You might get 5, or I think maybe even 6. I'll count them. Of 2-sided smalls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, you're getting 5. This is cute. This Let It Snow. That matches that designer series paper from the Beary Christmas. Look at all those presents. North Pole, wishing you the best this season. Perfect card front for you. This one here is fun. You could just stamp a sentiment right in there. I love the sweater prints. Oops. Those are fun. And give the gift of Christmas cheer. Super fun. And this one here, good tidings and warm wishes. Yeah, they are. I have them on my wish list. Love the envelopes. Oh, I know, Veronica, for sure. So then we have the larger. These layer perfectly on the front of the Memory and More card. And that matches the designer series paper from the Beary Christmas. Then we have our cute ornaments again. Or the Merry Christmas with the fun sweater pattern. Season's greeting. Oh, and that's with the bears. And Christmas is better together. This is the designer series paper as well, but they've just added that sentiment. And then we have snowflakes. So very fun. And so I thought I'd share with you, if you're like, well, I'm just not sure how to use or what I would do with them, I'm going to share with you a couple of things that I'm doing with them. All right, so I think we're going to go with this one first. I'm being a purist now. I'm just using the things from the cards and envelopes and the cards, okay? So here we are. I'm using the pretty blue base, and I don't know if you can see it, probably not. There's like swashes or brush strokes of kind of the wind blowing through. Kind of neat. So I'm using this here, the snowflake card, and I'm going to put it right on here. It's kind of tone on tone. And then what I did, and I didn't lay them down very well, they're kind of crooked. I took the three little banner detailed pieces and I stuck them right to the front of the card. Then what I'm going to do is put dimensionals as soon as I find, oh, my dimensionals right here on the back of here, just using the cards and those cute embellishments. My goodness. And then that's just going to kind of come center here with dimensionals. And see how that's giving it already some lift. I was going to put a layer of cardstock around there, and then I just decided to use these 3 strips there because that gives it some interest. I'm sorry I'm covering this card up, but it's okay. And that's going to go like so. Then what I thought, this would be fun, I'm going to take this tree right here, and it's going to go right on top of the tree that's right here. But I'm going to kind of try to take as much sticky off as I can because I would like to raise it up with a dimensional. I thought that would be fun. So if I had my little powdery thing that I use to get static off, I would use that, but this will work. So I'm going to put 1 dimensional here, and then I'm going to go ahead and just trim here to go up a little further, and then even tinier, just a little clip, because even the mini ones will be too big for this, for the little pom-pom on the Christmas tree, the little star. So then I'm going to just raise that up, give it some dimension. I mean, look how cute that is now already. I know. Give the gift of Christmas cheer. Isn't that sweet? And then you guys, I'm going to grab these embellishments right here. These are they're so funny named, iridescent adhesive back discs. That means they're flat, you guys. They are flat. Now we've got perfect colors. We've got the real red here for the red going on here. We've got the same little kind of blue colors there. We got some holographic ones there. And I don't think I use these, and I'm like missing. Oh, interesting. Well, we won't talk about that. But I think, did I not glue down this straight? Oh, looks like I didn't. But I think this is going to use and needs some little things. And okay, so here's my dilemma. Do I do the red, but I thought I would put some things inside a few of these snowflakes. So I think I should maybe do this holographic one. I'm not sure. Let me see. Because I wanted to put it in. Oh, that's kind of fun. Because the holographic ones, there's some that look a little bit kind of greenish. There's ones that look a little pink. It's just so interesting. I'll try to kind of try to keep with all the pink ones. But I'm just doing a whole bunch of them. just because it's Christmas, right? You want to give the gift of Christmas. You want to be all sparkly. And then right here. Oops. Get in the center. So you're going to give the gift of Christmas cheer. We've got a whole bunch of blingy blingy going on in the snowflakes. So fun. Just adding dimension with the adhesive stickers that you get, and then using a dimensional for that. Would have been cute to put one of those little circles on the center of that, but oopsies. Yep, so these are the flat discs. They are discs, they are flat. They are not gonna get caught up in the mail, that's for sure. Iridescent adhesive backed discs. I don't know why that makes me laugh, but it does. Okay, so there is one card. Look at that, how quick, and it is so stinking cute. And what did I do? I stuck some paper down, I put some dimensionals on, and I put some sparklies. Hello. I love when that art has already been done for you. Sometimes you gotta be in a hurry, right? And it's fun to kind of sit and play around and see how they might work out. All right, so that was one. Let's take a look at the next one. Which one do I do? Because I got two more. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna do this one. They're both using the Real Red ombre card front. And this one is using the Presents card. So I am just gonna put that down. Oh, Merry Christmas. I could have just done that, but that looks awfully flat, right? You'd have to definitely do something there. So I'm gonna use that card. Now these cards are also great for the type of memory keeping I'm interested in, and that's simply doing all those pocket pages where these slip right down into the different pockets. So then you guys, I took one of the cards, and if I can find the card quickly, I'll show you. It's the one that says, may your something be cozy. This one. It says, may your Christmas be cozy. I cut out the sentiment, but then I also have a few of the pieces from when I was cutting it out. And I said, okay, I'm gonna keep those because you don't wanna waste them. And then this is gonna go here in the center. And I thought, well, that's kind of looking a little, needs something. So I was gonna put some sort of thing behind it. But then I said, wow, I've got these. So why don't I just use these to just put them down. I know this sounds crazy. And then put this over top. And you know what? It's not so crazy. So that's what I'm going to do. Because just like on the autumn card that I did, and I said I needed to kind of break up just that background designer series paper piece, I'm doing the same thing here. I'm going to break this up by simply putting something else that's kind of contrasting it, but it's really not contrasting it. It's really the same colors, but it's just different. It's going another direction. And then this piece is kind of funny because it's shorter. It's also going sideways, but heck, why not? And then I'm going to raise this up with dimensionals. And this is one of the paper pumpkin dimensional packs that I have sitting here. Just a nice little small package, works out great. And then this is going to just go right over top, just like so. And you might say to yourself, well, did that really do anything? And you know what? It does. It really, really does. So then we'll take a look at our stickers, see what we got. It's all about the presents, right? So we'll take this little present, and I think I'm going to put it right here, just like so. And then I'm going to take this little present And I'm going to put it down here. And then, what does this one have? That's the one I'm looking at. This one has, I just keep looking at these stars. So I think I'll put a star here. There we go. So that one is fun, fun, fun. Maybe we need a little bit of this. This one's just funky. It's funky, funky, funky. And then, ooh, the greens are kind of fun. I'm gonna do the green. Ooh, I'm gonna do the greens. Don't think it's a greens you're thinking of, but where am I gonna put them? I don't even know. Let's put them on the present ribbon. Oh yeah, it's a fun and funky green. There we go. We got some fun little bling. I did put that sentiment down crooked, I can tell on that one, for sure. And all right, so there's two. So 1 and 2, they're kind of cute. And then the last one I have, I'm using the big card here, the Merry Christmas. Let me put that down. It's the opposite side of the presents. Now remember, you're getting 5 each of the designs with the big cards. There's 5 of this, so 5 of this design. I think there's 4 total different designs. Then you guys, I took this card right here, and again, I just glued that down crooked. Oh. You guys know that, right? If you huff, you can get those off. And let's do it correctly this time. My goodness. Why am I so crooked tonight, you guys? I'll have to do a little better gluing now. All right. So then I'm taking this one right here, and I'm going to lay it just like that. Okay? And so I'm going to glue this one down. Cute little presents on the back. But this side would not go well with what I have. So then I'm going to go right here. Now another thing, if you like want more layers, you can simply take the largest card, take off 1/8 of an inch all the way around, and you could have more of the card base showing. Or you could add another layer. And then from there, I took another one of the cards and I simply cut out this part because I want to raise it up. Now you can say, well, why didn't you just do that and cut it out of the card you're using? Well, because it's awfully hard to cut out this center without then having a cut line into the card, and then you would see that. So yes, I am using another card for it, but that's okay. You know, you buy these and you use them how you want. And this is going to come over just like so, raised up with some dimension. And then we're going to come in and what do I want to do with this one here? This is so funny, but I don't know how to use. Oh, this little guy right here. Oh, he's so cute. You can go right down just like that. That's cute. And I could do my stars. Look how cute that little guy is with the little present on his head. That is so cute. And there we go, just like that. I'm not going to add any of these onto there just because I have those and that. So there we go, you guys. I have 3 ideas, just kind of playing around with the cards and envelopes. 3 ideas there for you. Hot air works every time. You know it, Jolene. You know it for sure. So, of course, I have to say I liked my very first one I did. I think that was the first one that I knew I was going to do. And these other 2 kind of came after. But I think it's the colors of this is just so nice. I just like that so much. Right? Oh, it's just great. So I will, again, when I load this up to YouTube, I will put the links for the paper share and my Kit With Me event, right? So are you guys going to agree that you kind of like this one best? I don't know. This one's kind of fun too, though. I don't know. This is kind of my least favorite. It's just the way it is. And I'm going to get down the rest of the people here. So Rhonda, thanks for joining in. The first one, then card 3. Oh, okay, thanks. And Jolene. And again, hey Maria, I don't know, did I say hi to you at all? I don't even know. I must have said hello, huh? Maybe not. And I got V. Oh, Deco Page by Roop. Oh, hello, what's your name? Roop. Oh, Becky, I didn't get Becky. And Teresa. Oh, I got Teresa. Of course I did. Okay, so make a card, send a card, groups, all of that's been sent out, right? Guys got your lists. I'm going to go ahead and switch over, guys. Oh, let's switch. Because you just want to see my beautiful face again, right? Oh. So, yeah. And, oh, hey, if you are in my Fancy Fold class, I'm sorry to tell you guys, but I am going to have to postpone that again. My job, work coming back, every single day, getting out of here at 6:30 in the morning, and I'm not getting home till like 5 or 6, and I'm just not going to be able to get our 4 projects finished up and tutorial and all that stuff. I'm so sorry. I should have thought about that when I rescheduled it the first time, that really wasn't good timing. So I'm just going to cancel that event totally, and we are going to come back to it again sometime in September. I apologize, but that's just the way it is. Okay, remember, get your bonus coupons spent if you haven't used them. On my Stampin' Cafe page, I have a sketch challenge that you can participate in. If you're not a member, ask to join. It's just a social stamping group. And you can win a festive tags kit for free just by participating. And kit sale, don't forget. And let me know. Fill out that form for the paper share, you guys. 3 kits left. I think Teresa, if she hasn't signed up yet, she's going to be one. So there might just be 2 available paper shares left. Until next time, guys. Happy stampin'.